And we're live. Hello and welcome everybody to our Christmas live stream. Welcome Nez and welcome Ajot.
Welcome.
I guess I should throw the link out there for anybody that wants to join us.
Throw that link out there and remember.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
I got sound effects.
I know, I've been listening to you play with them. Okay. There we go. It is pinned.
Welcome to the channel, everyone. Make sure you like this video. Share it out there. Get it out there. Tonight we are having a giveaway. I don't know what Tiffany's doing. She's taking her sweet old time. That's fine.
Okay. So we'll start off with a Merry Christmas song. I'm loading it up.
Oh, okay. Shut my music off whenever. How you doing, Nez Lover? Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hold up.
Oh,
What are you doing?
wow.
Hey, G. Johns, how you doing? I'm a little bit of a mess right here. Okay.
When I first started working here, I was told this was top-notch. Experienced producers and directors.
I am not experienced.
I don't get paid nearly enough for this mismanagement.
You don't get paid anything.
Right? So...
Okay. Are you ready?
Good to see you, Johns. Good to see you, Ajot. I don't know what... Yeah, I'm ready. I guess. Let's roll with the punches, guys. Here we go.
We're playing us Merry Christmas song, everybody.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some Fiji pudding. Oh, bring us some Fiji pudding. Oh, bring us some Fiji pudding and bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like our Fiji pudding. We all like our Fiji pudding. We all like our Fiji pudding with all its good cheer. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone, from the Yackers. That was fun.
Yes.
What you doing, Tiff?
She's working on it. She's working on it. Not all of us can have our stuff together, you know.
Oh, you noobs, man. I'm telling you.
I know.
That's all right. I'll just turn our music back on. So yeah, this is an early Christmas stream. Tiffany's going to be doing a giveaway. She has 3 bundles. Each
I'm
bundle
sorry.
has
I've been talking
one
and my
t-shirt,
mic's
one
been muted.
one. Hey, you finish it off then, Tiff.
My mic's been muted. My
I'm
bad.
telling you, you noobs, man.
Rookie.
I'll have you together by Christmas.
I am in no way a professional. Hello, Wildlife Wanda. So tonight I have planned a couple giveaways. I can show them off to everybody to show what we're doing. Here. Hold on here. Working with too many browsers. How do I make it a solo? Like that. Okay, so we got this. This is the first one. It's a shirt and a picture, a painting on a canvas. This is, the paintings are all Mid-Journey art. And number 2 is this shirt and painting. Hope everybody can see it okay.
Nice.
Yep, I can.
And prize number 3 is
That's
this shirt and painting. This shirt says Dreaming of a White Christmas on it.
nice.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's what's for tonight. And also the discussion for tonight, I figured me and What's Truth planned on talking about different Christmas traditions around the world. Here we have the tradition of a Thanksgiving, or sorry, not a Christmas dinner with turkey and all that stuff. And we decorate.
Come on now.
And we decorate the tree and we unwrap Christmas presents on Christmas Day. That's the kind of stuff that we do here in Canada and America. But I thought it would be fun to go over what places around the world do for Christmas.
I know specifically the Seinfelds, they celebrate Festivus. So if you want to look into that a little bit, I'm sure you can find out some information on that too. I'm sure there's some Americans out there that celebrate Festivus.
Festivus? Are you being sarcastic right now?
Oh, man.
Festivus. Is this a before my time thing?
I do love that
it's a real
butterfly.
thing. It's a real thing. Just look it up. It's called Festivus. And many people around the world celebrate. It's like the drop bear in Australia, right?
Now I know you're fucking with me.
I don't do that. I don't fuck with people, Tiffany. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure. You know I live with you.
Yeah, and you should know full well I don't mess around, right? Daddy don't play. Come on now.
I just watched the best compilations of the Festus Seinfeld.
Nice.
I didn't really get into that show too much.
No, you should. If you haven't watched it, binge watch it from start to finish. You should.
I don't know about binge watching, but there are some good ones for sure.
Get it under your belt so you can say you've done it. I had no choice. I had to wait every week for my parents to put on the new episode. I watched all of it.
So I just want to check with everybody in the chat. If you guys find the music too loud, let us know. If you can't hear us, okay.
Turn it up.
Let us know.
No.
So you turn the music up.
Get it as low as I can get it.
I just want to make sure everybody is able to hear okay.
And it doesn't sound like you're yelling.
That should be.
Yeah.
That's about as low as I can get it. So.
The Kenny Rogers Rooster Seinfeld episode is my favorite. Are you familiar with that one?
Nope. Probably.
I have no idea.
I've watched so much in my life that it would take me a few hours to go back in the Rolodex to find that.
I just know it's Elaine had a very interesting dance in that show.
Right. That's right. Yep.
So the first place on the list. Oh wait, here, hold on. Is what is it? Sweden.
All right.
Just find it. There. Just give me a second. There's all kinds of tabs.
Giving you a second. It's all right.
Okay. So in Sweden, they have the Yule goat has been a Swedish Christmas symbol dating back to ancient pagan festivals. However, in 1966, the tradition got a whole new life after someone came up with the idea to make a giant straw goat, now referred to as the gavel goat. Hopefully I say that right. According to the official website, the goat is more than 42 feet high, 23 feet wide, and weighs 3.6 tons. Wow. Each year, the massive goat is constructed in the same spot. Fans can even watch a live stream from the first Sunday of Advent until after the New Year when it is taken down.
So what do you think about Christmas overall? Like, your experiences over the years? I mean...
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Well, from a Christian standpoint, it's a pagan tradition.
Right.
But there's aspects of Christmas I don't like. And I don't like where Santa Claus originated from. I don't like the idea of Santa Claus. But I do like the idea of making Christmas about family.
Right.
So, to me, it's a time to cherish family.
Amen. I agree. Absolutely.
And what about you?
Who, me?
Yeah, why don't you share your thoughts?
My thoughts will get you in trouble, like get you struck. No, I'm just kidding. My thoughts, geez, that's a big one. It's a whole new show. But I mean, there was times where we didn't celebrate Christmas because we got all caught up with, Santa Claus and it being pagan, and we thought, well, we don't want to celebrate something like that, right? It's pagan. But I mean, when we did do that for a few years, we found out fast enough how lonely and boring Christmas can be, and how hard it was to get through those times when you weren't celebrating some sort of way, you know what I mean? So after a few years, I think we kind of come around and we said, well, we'll keep celebrating it, but we'll just do it differently than the world does it. We wanted to get rid of the tree, and we did, and we didn't like it. We don't worship the tree, of course, but yeah, it was just very cold, lonely winter. There was, I think Christmas is a time, and we should do this every day, celebrate each other, but we get all caught up with life and whatnot and busy, but yeah, Christmas is a family time, absolutely. And I think despite all the knowledge we have about the paganism of Christmas, we should use that to our advantage to celebrate family time and grow closer together and do things differently, if that makes sense. Don't make it about so many presents, don't make it about Santa Claus. Don't make it about the best present and whatnot. I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
Yes, I agree with you.
So I mean, I don't
Making
believe in
memories.
Santa Claus, right? But I put him in my pictures, and I do what I do because I don't want to be a joy killer. You know what I mean? Yes, we know Santa Claus is evil or pagan. I'm not going to say evil, but pagan. Yes, Krampus is evil. Yes, Santa Claus is only one letter rearranged from Satan. But I'm trying not to let the negativity and the negative influence over my holidays, because I don't know how many holidays we actually have left here. I know inflation's going crazy through the roof, gas is through the roof. I mean, our personal information here, our landlord raised our rent on Christmas. I mean, so things are tough, right? I can't blame him because he's having it tough too,
Yeah.
So I don't know how many Christmases we'll be able to afford to have a good time like this. And I say go all out with the food, go all out with the music, and just be yourself and let loose and have a good time. There might not be many left, right?
Exactly. Enjoy each day as you
Down
got
on
it.
our rights and stuff, it's yep, enjoy the time you got left. Enjoy every day.
As if it were your last.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to ask AJOT the same question, but just
Alright.
hold on a second. I want to announce that here is my giveaway wheel. And if everybody that's here, if you want to enter in the giveaway for the 3 different packages, you just type in the chat.
Right.
Just type enter in the chat, and I will put your name on this list, on the list in the box, and we'll do the draws at 3 different times throughout the show.
Right.
Okay? And if you end up not being here for when I do the draws, I will do my best to reach out to you or find somebody that can reach out to you.
Right.
Okay?
Great. And Nez brings up a very good point. I like to celebrate Jesus every day of the year. I thank him every day for the things I have and how blessed I am and to still have my health somewhat. And, I don't think Jesus was born on Christmas Day, but I think taking this time of year, because people's hearts are more receptive to accepting the gospel of Jesus, that we should keep Christ in Christmas, because, like I said, people's hearts are more receptive to the gospel this time of year. And we should absolutely take that opportunity to, to preach to people. Absolutely. I know thousands of people that go to church just on Christmas Day. They don't go any other day, but they'll go Christmas Day. And I think to myself, well, why wouldn't you go every other Sunday? Why just Christmas? Because he wasn't born on Christmas. That the shepherds were in the field on Christmas, and the shepherds aren't in the field in the wintertime. The sheep are in, and the shepherds are in. And so that's just one contradiction of Christmas, but we all know where it came from. But I say just have a good time. So you got 4 people in the chat entered already. Are you spinning now to win?
No, it
No,
just
okay.
spins on its own.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make that clear.
Oh, except when I leave the tab. Well, thank you so much, Wildlife Wanda. That's amazing. You're my very first super chat.
Oh yeah, look at that. You're very
Woohoo! Thank you for supporting the channel.
Yes, thank you so much. So, AJOT,
What's up?
when you think Christmas, what
Bah
comes?
humbug. I mean, it's a bah humbug, but it's also I don't know. Growing up as a little kid, we had the whole family tradition, the Christmas tree, the presents, blah, blah, blah. I don't think as a kid I was ever really told the story. I
Right.
mean, the true story of Christmas and all that stuff. Um, and as I got older, and had kids of my own, it became stressful, right? You want to provide, you want them to be happy on Christmas, to provide, for your kids. Being a single mother of 3, it was hard for me, and then I would have them douchebags that come in and out of my life, and it was like it never failed, holidays. I always ended up by myself, but I had my kids, so that was, I'm grateful for that. I definitely think of Christmas as spending time with one another. It's about
Right.
family, absolutely. The past few years, I have not been able to get my kids gifts. I've made them gifts, which I know, is just as good. But, when you have teenage kids and stuff, they're looking at you like, what? But it's all good, you know. Um, So we just do stuff, crafts, I make them bake, or I'll
Right.
make them color me pictures, So yeah, I mean,
Don't think they won't forget that when they're older, John.
I hope
They'll
not, you know
remember.
what I mean?
They'll
I don't
remember.
want them to remember, oh, mom was struggling, we didn't get
But no, they'll
presents.
think mom was struggling, but she did these amazing things for us, and they'll remember. Absolutely. Yep.
And I think kids, you don't remember the gifts that you get as a kid when you're an adult, but you remember the memories that you make.
Right.
Right.
So gifts
Yeah, I
don't
think the
mean
only
that
gifts
much.
I remember is like the clothes, like we always got
Mm.
clothes.
We try to not emphasize on the gift part. It's more about being together and having a nice family dinner on Christmas and doing like every year we go and see there's a park here that decorates all the trees up, and we go and look at that and have hot
Yeah,
chocolate and stuff like that.
We tour all the neighborhoods to look at all the lights on the houses.
they love it. Caroling, heck yeah.
Yeah. Usually make videos about that because they're so
We
pretty.
we made gifts for my parents, and the kids just loved the idea of giving to other people. So
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of stuff we have to focus on, not what's under the tree.
Well, and now that, I've gone through what I've gone through and I'm on the path and journey that I'm on, it definitely is all about, time and spending, with each other.
Yeah. We just went through a scary time in Canada where the government was able to take your children if you didn't want to do the jibber jabber and you made a stink about it. They were able to take you and rip you from your family, put you in a hotel, and cut you off from the whole world. And I
Wow.
mean, we realized then as a country, right, that family time is important, right? Because
Mhm.
we ripped from each other in a heartbeat, just at the whim of a government, right? So,
Right.
and it's not getting any better up here. I mean, we have to face the truth head on and realize that both of our countries are in serious trouble
Oh, yes.
financially, spiritually. There's a big, huge spirit of division. I mean, and that's why I have in my title bar that we're praying this year for a spirit of peace amongst,
Mhm.
the left and the right and whatever, because
We need to become one party.
yeah, it's getting too bad now, and that's
Mhm.
what the government wants. They want, like we keep saying, they want us fighting. They
Yep.
want us divided because then we're not focused
We're
on
stronger together.
right, and we're not focused on what they're doing, Jot.
Mhm.
Right?
I think like I'm not that well educated on the world, but I think Canada and America are the only countries that push spending like they do on holidays.
I think you're probably right, or close to it.
Oh, I notice society over here is very ungrateful, very greedy. I remember one time our church was doing a giveaway, and they had a whole bunch of prizes, and they were all free. And all you had to do was enter. And at the end of the show, they were doing the giveaway. There was about 100 prizes, and there was all kinds of families there, and they were all low income.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit of greed that was over the crowd was so unreal. I mean, the mothers were up front fighting over the prizes. One child had won a bicycle, and another woman was up trying to grab that bicycle from the kid's hand, saying she won it. And it just, the whole spirit of greediness and ungratefulness and entitlement just overtook the whole show. And I learned big time that day, just how bad it can go out there and just how greedy people can be. And I don't want my children to grow up like that, right? So we try to teach them around these times of years to be giving and to be, forgiving, and not to have that, because that's what the media pushes. They want to spend and spend and spend, and that's what it's all about, man. Stuff. Get stuff. Let's get some more stuff, right? 3 years down the road, none of this stuff we have in front of us is going to be any good because the prices.
It's going to be outdated. It's going to be.
Right? Food prices are going to be so high, you can't eat your stuff. Can't sell it because everybody else will be hungry trying to sell their stuff.
So for those that are just tuning in, if you want to enter the giveaway, just type enter in the chat. My mic's on, yeah.
Yeah, your mic's on. We're hearing you.
So the next place is, hold on a sec, I lost it.
Not everybody celebrates Christmas, right?
True. Yeah. True.
Japan.
Did that for a few years myself.
Yeah. We didn't celebrate for a couple of years. So in Japan, although Christmas isn't a national holiday in Japan, its estimated 1% of the population is Christian. Its citizens still find an interesting and delicious way to celebrate. Rather than gathering around the table for a turkey dinner, families head out to their local KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. The tradition began in 1974 after a wildly successful marketing campaign. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that.
Well, for Christmas dinner. I don't do ham and turkey because we have that for Thanksgiving. I usually will do like a brisket or a roast.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I've never had a brisket, and I want one so bad.
Oh my goodness.
Man. Me and Tiffany were talking about that the other day. Where do we get a brisket in Canada?
You come to Texas. Come visit Texas.
I can't. The government won't let me.
Bah, humbug.
Yeah, I don't know. Is brisket a thing in Canada? Do a lot of people make them? Or is that just a southern thing? I've never even heard of it until
really?
I became an adult.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it until I started watching The Big Bang Theory.
Yep, yeah. Because Sheldon's from Texas.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm a meat and potato kind of gal, you know what I'm saying? So.
I also heard brisket is hard to cook.
Oh no, it's not, but you have to cook it slow. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
It's not hard at all. It's just a slow cooking.
Interesting.
I'll
like a
tell you
big
what,
cook,
I'm
right?
41 now, and I guess last year was the first realization of actually letting meat like sit for 5 minutes after you cook it. Like I never got it, and then I
Oh,
tried it, and I'm like, oh, it makes all of a difference.
it sure does. Yep.
I'm like, what the hell?
Nobody teaches us these things.
So
That
a
wasn't.
brisket is just like a big roast, right? That's what cut of meat is brisket? What cut?
I
Cow?
couldn't even tell you.
I don't even know. Yeah. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows. Come on.
Gonna make me Google it.
Susie tried knows. I know she knows.
Brisket is a cut of meat that needs to cook at low temperature.
The butcher will have that cut. Yeah, I know that. We should ask. Next time you go to the Mad Butcher, ask.
Okay. I'll have to look into that. Maybe we'll try one.
Oh, here's a picture of a cow.
Welcome, Nez.
Howdy, howdy. Hello.
Hello, Nez Lover.
Hello, Nez.
How nice to finally be on panel with all of you.
Yes, it's very nice. First time.
Wildlife says the breast.
The breast. Okay. Okay.
I'm glad I thought I was going to be late because I was painting almost right up to the last minute. And I'm like, Ajot was there and I'm like, did she start yet? Did she start yet?
I actually went an hour early because it just worked out that way.
Right. Yeah, when you're ready, right? You might as well.
I don't celebrate Christmas anymore either.
Right.
And but I still give things to my kids, but I don't have to do it on any certain day, and
Right.
I just make food whenever I feel like it. And I don't have to do what Satan says on the days he says to do it on, is my thought on it. So and plus my son will be coming from college anyway, and he'll do his thing with the dad's side of the family, and then he'll come and see me, and that just is whenever. So, don't have to do nothing on no certain day. Just it's very liberating. It really
All
is.
your kids are growing up too, though, right?
Well, Jason is growing up. He's 19, but Diana is only 9.
Oh, okay.
So, and I didn't, we didn't really raise her with the whole Christmas thing anyway. So, she was a baby like the last time we did that. So she don't remember.
All right. So to break up winter, what types of things do you do? Because I know Christmas helps us break the winter up, right?
Oh, when you go out hiking, it's your best visibility is late fall and winter, because there's only just the evergreens out there, and the leaves aren't on the trees. And for those of us who like to go a squatching and looking around for stuff, that's the best time to go out and take a little walk. And in Ohio, the winters have been pretty mild, so it's not without the realm of possibility to actually go have a nice walk in January and December and have it not be.
Yeah.
I know with a house full of little ones.
Sorry.
That when they I hear an echo.
I think no vocal show.
Is it me?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
Yep.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, let me leave and come back with a different device. That may help.
I think it worked. I think you got it.
Is it okay now? Okay, good. Yeah, because I don't have anything up to have a echo, but you know how YouTube is. So.
Ah.
I'm not sure.
So if I'm not echoing, that's good.
But I know with a host full of little ones, when they see the lights being everybody decorating and stuff, they want to be a part of that. So it makes it so it's also hard not to celebrate it, if you understand what I'm trying to say. They see all the excitement and they want to be a part of it. And I understand because the lights are pretty. It's fun to decorate a tree. And I still hear an echo.
I'm just muting her. So if you want to talk, Nez, just unmute yourself and check around to see if you might have a tab open there. Go ahead. I made a picture here of I just typed in Japanese people eating KFC on Christmas. Fantastic. Love it. And here's the goats from Sweden.
Let me leave and come back with a different device. That might help.
All right. That might work.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm doing something special here. This is called Troll Springs. And I'm doing up a little comic series for Troll Springs and the elderly that are going to attend it and whatnot. Doing some comic strips on it. So I got a few here of a couple different resorts, we'll call them. Palm Springs, Florida. Any relation to real characters on YouTube is totally coincidental. Okay? There shouldn't be, but if there is, then it might happen. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm going to take out all of these speech bubbles.
Okay.
And rewrite them. So it should be pretty funny. And then I'm going to make a video. There's old Grandpa.
So I have another tradition here. It's for Iceland. Similar to the 12 days of Christmas in the US, Iceland celebrates 13 each night before Christmas. Icelandic children are visited by the 13 Yule lads. After placing their shoes by the window, the little ones will head upstairs to bed. In the morning, they'll either have received candy if they're good, or be greeted with shoes full of rotten potatoes if they're bad. And you thought coal was a terrible gift.
Rotten potatoes. You know what I got to say to that? Man.
Humbug.
Rotten potatoes. That's funny.
You know, I grew up in Glace Bay, Cape Breton for a few years, man, and receiving some coal wouldn't have been that bad. It would have kept you warm at least.
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty cold
I
winters
suppose.
down there in Glace Bay, man, with them winds coming up over the cliffs like that. Oh, man, it's cold nights in that house, remember? Ooh, sometimes the wind would come right through the cracks in the house, man. It's so cold.
I am very thankful that we don't live in Nova Scotia anymore.
What is this one? This is picture of a cow cooking a brisket, Christmas dinner, cartoon style. So that's what it looks like. Cow cooking a cake. Mid-Journey couldn't tell the difference between brisket and cake.
Maybe
This one here, number one,
the cow cooking its own.
Yeah, number one might kind of look like a brisket.
So type in the one for Iceland.
I did. I typed in 13 Yule lads receiving candy and shoes full of rotten potatoes, cartoon style. So we'll
Oh,
see,
okay.
see how that comes up.
So we're waiting for that one.
Yeah, Mid-Journey's been slow.
Okay, so we'll do Finland.
This is what the entire universe in a jar looks like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's unenhanced. I didn't enhance that.
So for Finland, we got on Christmas morning, Finnish families traditionally eat a porridge made of rice and milk, topped with cinnamon, milk, or butter. Whoever finds the almond placed inside one of the puddings wins. But
What do you
some
win?
families cheat. I don't know. But some families cheat and hide a few almonds so the kids don't get upset. At the end of the day, it is customary to warm up in a sauna together.
Ooh, that sounds good. I love a sauna.
Yeah, but what do you win,
Yeah, I want to know what you
I'll
win.
have to look it,
right?
I'll have to look it up.
I can't believe the article just leaves you hanging like that. Like, come on. Wow.
Is the echo problem fixed?
Absolutely, Nez. Welcome back.
Okay. Woohoo!
Here, while she's looking that up, I'll show you my Troll Springs project here.
Oh, yay! Billy's
Oh,
excited.
Yeah, I'm making some cartoons here, some comic strips. I'm going to take all the signs off and redo them so they say what I want them to say.
Good, good.
There's one of them. Got some old trolls hanging around. I'm going to try to redo a few to get some trolls. Here's a few of the resorts that I'm going to be showcasing. A few of them are
good.
down in Palm Springs. A couple are over in Texas. Here's a few more. There's quite a few of these places around. I didn't know that until I started looking into troll resorts. They're actually a real thing. I didn't know. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a comic strip about it, and then I'm going to be doing a video too. So that should be fun.
Oh, that's great. Billy's excited.
Oh man, look at this old fella. These four old guys. I mean, they're happy customers, right? Chilling out on the beach, you know? No computers in front of them, you know?
That's right. That's good therapy, right?
Yeah. This old gal, she's loving it there, man. She got her microphone in her hand. I mean, they're loving it, right? Loving it.
So it says that whoever gets the almond is bestowed with great luck.
Oh, well, I don't believe in luck, so what do I win?
We did something like find the pickle in the tree. I don't know who started it in my family, but they would hide a little pickle, a little plush pickle in the Christmas tree, and whoever found it, that was what they said. You would have good luck.
That's interesting.
My grandpa would always put an envelope in the tree and slip some money to me.
Nice.
He'd tell me not to tell anybody, but everybody knew. So yeah, tell me. He'd say, "Mum's the word." Is what he'd say.
Yeah, does not know.
Mum's word. Keep it on the down low.
All right, so here's the 13 Yule. What? The 13 Yule lads receiving candy and shoes full of rotten potatoes.
Oh.
That's what trolls need. They need shoes full of rotten potatoes. Yes.
I think Mid-Journey needs to learn to count, though.
Yeah, they look more like elves.
Well, there ain't 13 there either. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There isn't 13 in any of them. 1, 2.
Well, they're all little Nephilim anyway, so
There you go. Perfect.
I saw the northern lights in southern Saskatchewan. They were as white. They were all white, not colored. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Saskatchewan, eh?
Yay.
Oh, man, I would love to see the northern lights.
Well, you got to get
Me
outside
too.
and see them. You live in British Columbia, and it's not hard.
Do they show up
Really,
here?
all you would have to do is go up to Cypress Mountain on a clear night when you know that, high activity, and you'll see them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People come from all around the world to Vancouver City to see the Northern Lights.
Really? So
Yeah.
we'll have to plan a visit up there.
Well, you
to
could
do
probably
that.
see them from your front yard, too. I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, you just have to wait until they're... I see
You
people
don't think the
from here all
mountains
the
are
time.
in the way?
No, if you look on the Beware site for this town, you'll see that people post pictures of them from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it certain nights?
I'm not sure.
I'll have to look into that because I would love to sit up and watch. Be nice to see.
It would just be nice to get somewhere where I can see the stars without the light pollution from the cities.
Right. That might be the problem here for us.
Right. All the buildings.
Right. So I just want to remind everybody that tonight we are doing a giveaway. If you could share out the link to this live stream, and I'm throwing the link to the panel in the chat. If you want to join the chat up here on panel, by all means, come on up. Get this live stream out there. We don't like to give stuff away, but when we do, we do it with a good heart, and we just hope that somebody wins tonight. I can't wait. I'm getting excited. Kind of got lost in that little intro there. Sorry.
You know what?
I
What were
shared
the
it.
prizes
I
again?
don't have a script.
You don't need one.
That's right. It's always better. More real.
Okay.
So if you can guess what this game is, I had to type it out, Jod. I'm sorry. Looking for the pickle in the tree. I mean,
That's cool.
that's awesome. Go ahead, Tiff.
So I'm going to just go over the prizes again for everybody that might be new here. There is the first prize. Each prize is one shirt and one painting. They're mid-journey pictures on canvases. They are very nice. I really like them. So this is the first prize. This lovely tiger yin yang shirt and this winter picture of this river. Okay, look. The second prize is this shirt and this painting. And the third prize is this shirt and painting. The shirt says "Dreaming of a White Christmas." To enter in the giveaway, all you have to do is type enter in the chat, and I will enter your name on this wheel.
Beautiful, beautiful prizes.
Okay. Pull it down. So yeah, share it out so other people can join and enter in. There's 3 prizes to win.
Yes, ma'am. I shared it out.
Thank you, Nez.
No problem.
So
I
what's
think
next?
these elves, these ladies here look a little under the influence of too much eggnog. I can't get it in any closer than that. The AI has a hard time making faces, eh? So they end up usually making the eyes all weird, and You'll see here in a minute when I go through some other ones. How funny.
Now, I don't care for the alcoholic eggnog. I'd much rather have the non-alcoholic eggnog. That's just me.
Me too. Otherwise, you end up like that, right? No thanks. I'm good.
I can do cannabis eggnog. I think that would be a lot more fun.
Betcha. Wonder how that would taste.
Good. That would taste good.
I betcha. Anything cannabis tastes good.
I know. Wait till you get your fudge.
You didn't hear that here, authorities?
No.
Here it is. This one I thought was hilarious. If I could get it.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
So the prompts for this one was vintage 1980s sitcom publicity photo about a happy photogenic family in front of an oozing slime ecoplasm dripping altar in 1980s sitcom living room photography by John Carpenter. That was a long one.
Wow, that's quite the mouthful, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Other guy's most on number 4. Oh my goodness.
Number 2. And this one. Oh man, that's too much. The AI's, I think, possessed. Creepy. Consider none of these people exist. They're just images gathered from across the internet and slapped together, kinda, you know what I mean? Weird.
I do that with my trolls all the time.
I do too. I won't show you that tab in this live stream, but I do have a tab dedicated to trolls with round faces.
I like putting them in as different characters from classic TV shows. I just did a salute to the Jeffersons and used my trolls as the characters. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought this one was interesting. Pills and medication in the shape of the United States of America. Because, you know, I say the whole continent of North America is completely taken over by pharmaceutical companies. Chroma red, green, and blue snowman in the middle of the desert. That's badass, man. I'll make a Christmas card with that one. There's Humpty Dumpty. Here's Mario sitting on a street corner, smoking some marijuana as a homeless beggar.
Marijuana!
Got fired from Nintendo, right? So. I was at the mall one day and seen Santa Claus, and he was hollering at all the store clerks. I couldn't figure out why. He was pretty upset that day. Jeez.
So the next Christmas tradition is New Zealand. It says, because summer falls during Christmas time for Kiwis, is that what you call people from New Zealand? A number of their traditions center around Barbie or grill, barbecue, they mean.
No. Wow. I'm already sold. We're moving.
Where families and friends gather for casual cookout of fresh seafood, meat, and seasonal vegetables. The New Zealand Christmas tree is up. I don't even know what that word is.
You better pronounce it.
Paul.
Listen here, Miss Homeschool Mom, I'm holding you accountable. You better put that word out. And you better
He's auditing you on your own live stream.
Yeah. It's a coastal species that blooms a bright red color in December, providing shade during the summer days. They sing carols in both English and Maori.
Maori, maybe?
Maori?
Hatukawa. That probably might be.
Hot summer they have.
That'd be awesome.
On the
That sounds like
barbecue.
a perfect celebration, actually.
Have you guys ever tried?
I'm so
deep
jealous
fried
that they're
turkey?
having summer right now.
All right. Well, I'm now doing booked chartered tours to New Zealand. If anybody would like to book a tour, reach out to Tiffany's Epiphany on her website, and we will be glad to accommodate you.
Well, it is Southside Gang Gang worldwide, so you do have to,
Absolutely.
hit up New Zealand and Australia at some point, right?
I do have my own tour bus, and I have the hashtag Southside Gang Gang worldwide slapped right on the side of it, hot pink.
So have you guys ever tried deep fried turkey? That looks dangerous.
I haven't. But I
Oh,
have
it is
tried
so
barbecue.
good.
So you've tried it, Aja?
Oh,
Wow.
yes. It is very dangerous. I mean,
hear-
Yeah, I hear a lot of people blow the
because they
deep
don't know what
fryers
they're
up.
doing. Yes.
It looks a little scary, but it looks like it tastes good. But
Oh, yes.
I've never participated in anything like that.
So how long does it take to cook?
Oh, shoot. I don't know. I just watched it being cooked and then ate it.
Oh, okay.
Pardon me.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna try to BS, but yeah, no. I'll look it up.
Oh
though.
my goodness. What's the truth?
That's what happens.
Yeah.
No thank you.
Gary.
I'll barbecue my turkey any day rather than that. It's crazy.
That's because people are just stupid. That's not how
Wow.
you do it.
No, I would not do it that way. I would do it
Do
nice
not
and
try this
slow
at home.
with a dry turkey. Yeah. We do not recommend you trying this at home. Our channel does not support blowing up your living room or kitchen with a turkey.
It was raw and well dried out before we even put it in the deep fryer.
Right.
Some people must not be drying them out. Because water and oil do not mix. Oh, we
see you
lost
later,
her.
Nez. She rage quit. I get it. All right.
So did you enter that one in?
Enter what in?
The barbecuing
No, I didn't.
seafood and meats. They show a beach picture, but I don't know if they do it at the beach. So let
I
me
out
see
for
here.
Nez in the basement.
We got Denmark next. Before Christianity came to the Danes, Christmas Day was a celebration of brighter days, as it occurred just before winter solstice. Today, homes are decorated with superstitious characters called Nizar, who are believed to provide protection. On the evening of December 24th, Danish families place their Christmas tree in the middle of the room and dance around it while singing carols.
Oh. Let me read that again. Before Christianity.
Am I back?
You're back. You're back.
Woo! Sorry, I'm being a pig. I got the munchies right now. I was getting a snack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Before Christianity came to the Danes, Christmas Day was a celebration of brighter days. Joel, as it occurred just before the winter solstice. Today, homes are decorated with superstitious characters called Nisr, who are believed to provide protection on the evening of December 24th. Danish families place their Christmas tree in the middle of the room and dance around it while singing carols. No, thank you.
Protection from what? Krampus?
I don't know.
I
Interesting,
have
though.
no idea.
I have to figure out a way to type that into the. Okay, I think I got it.
I'm looking it up. They are short, have long white beards, knitted caps, red. They wear red or bright colors. They have a similar appearance to garden gnomes.
Nephilim. They're all Nephilim.
They're all Nephilims, I'm telling you. They're all reptilians.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Goblin is another word for them.
Yeah, see?
Doesn't say what they protect you against from, though.
They keep Jesus out of your home for you. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need some protection from God Almighty.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they protect your family and animals from evil and misfortune. That's what it says.
Gotta love how the devil projects, eh? Always projecting, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Comical, man. Imagine that now, the devil calling other people evil.
Uh-huh.
That's hilarious. They really do. They try. They try so hard.
Well, the devil's a troll. He's the consummate narcissist. He's a consummate troll. He's projecting. Yeah. He's exactly gaslighting.
Exactly.
That's what he does.
The father of lies, I think his name
That's right.
is. Yep. Well, this one's interesting. We're on a beach here in New Zealand at Christmas time. We got some Christmas trees up, and we got the He-Man here with the. Do you see this? They made a He-Man. Well, check this out.
Wow.
She-Man or She-Man. I don't know what it is. It's got breasts.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
mustache and yes, I don't know what it's eating there. Eating its bra strap or something. I don't know. Weird. Got some pretty stockings on with some hairy legs.
Oh, boy.
Pirates
How
over
very
there, you know?
European, yeah.
Yeah.
European.
What do we got over here? Santa Claus on the beach with the. No, See, they have a hard time with people. But then again, you could make something else. Like, let me see. I suppose if you're focusing on portraits, watch.
Now, do you guys do a lot of baking and making candies and cookies and stuff like that?
Not really. I am so busy with day to day. I don't bake a lot.
That
I
was
used to bake
big.
a lot.
She's lying. What are you talking about?
She's lying.
I don't
We have
bake.
bake sales
don't
in our
bake a lot.
driveways, and the kids are always making cookies and selling them out there. And we're always
Well,
trying.
damn it! Now, which is it? You do or you don't?
She hasn't baked.
Well, the kids
lately.
bake a lot.
Oh, okay.
Come on now, give yourself some credit.
I don't. Well, I guess it's not a lot because it's not as much as I used to bake.
Yeah, well, it's understandable though. We are busy.
Yeah. Between work and homeschooling and 2 toddlers and taking care of all the other kids and everything.
Our children just learned a valuable lesson in baking and spending money. The other day, they all got their allowance, and they were so happy. They went down to the grocery store and they got all the baking stuff they needed. They went and got the box brownie mix, right? But they brought that home and they had all this extra stuff like chocolate chips and sprinkles and all kinds of other things to go on top and in the brownies. But they added all the ingredients. They didn't compensate. And the mess they ended up with, man, they were so disappointed. But a lesson, right? That they learned why not to put more ingredients than what the box calls for.
Oh boy.
Yeah. They had a big gooey chocolatey mess.
No.
They still ate it though. They ate it.
Well, yeah, I mean it's still gooey chocolate. Nothing wrong with
Right.
that.
They loved it.
Yeah, they're planning on making a bunch of chocolate chip cookies tomorrow.
Yeah.
Aw. I might do candied walnuts. I haven't done those in years, and they're so easy to make, and they're so good.
All right. So here's our little Christmas tree goblin in the living room. Deal. That's creepy.
Yikes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that one. Looks like something out of Pet Shop of Horrors. What is it? Little Shop of Horrors.
Little shop of horrors.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. Mom on the couch.
Oh, yeah, we
Mom,
lost
head down.
Aja.
Look at her. Mom's like,
Ajat says she's still here.
okay.
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 Current data suggests there's a slight possibility of aurora to appear at the following high altitude regions in near future: Gilma, Manitoba.
Gillum.
Gillum.
Man, you're butchering the words tonight.
Ah, my bad.
Manitoba, that's the
I'm
name
not
of the
good with
cigarette
names.
brand that they smoke on King of the Hill. Dale Gribble smokes Manitobas.
King of the Hill. It's another
Yeah.
show before my time, I think.
I love that show.
I
Do
do
ya?
too.
Yeah. Funny, I didn't like it until I grew up, though. I didn't like it as a kid.
Oh, it just gets better as you get older. It really
Right.
does.
I understand the dry humor and yeah,
Oh yeah.
Is that still on TV?
absolutely. No, but it's all over YouTube.
You can
Oh, okay.
watch it so many different. I think I was watching it on Hulu or some damn thing. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to think
Okay.
of a portrait to make of somebody to show you guys how good of a portrait this thing makes. but
Your
I don't-
artwork is fantastic. What's truth? What you showed me was, my goodness, wow. Woo, good stuff.
I'm just messing around tonight. I mean, it takes forever to get something particular, something that fits exactly what, we were busy yesterday, me and Ninja, trying to make a logo for AJOT, and it took us hours. And we actually made the images in Midjourney, and then we took them over to Photoshop, and we manipulated them, enhanced them, added some things, some text, some titles, and whatnot. And then we brought it back to Midjourney, put it through Midjourney again, and it completely changed it again. So we were able to take it back to Photoshop again and add some more stuff to it. It was fun, man. It was absolutely. It took a few hours, man. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's been taking photos and taking them over to Photoshop and enhancing them and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing what he comes out with.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Photoshop. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
He made a bunch of photos mixing Canada and America together, like the flags and stuff. And I put polls up on my community page, getting people to vote on their favorite, so I can put them on a can. One of the polls, the winner is going to go on a canvas. On the other, the winning picture is going to go on a shirt.
Right.
I just love the images he comes up with.
I know you remember Mad Magazine, Nez.
Well, yeah.
All right, good.
Spy versus spy versus spy.
Oh man, I've been on a Mad Magazine artwork kick, and I'm loving the Alfred E. Newman pictures that I'm getting, and I got some Spy versus Spy pictures, man. It was so much fun, and I've been going through Mad Magazine YouTube videos, watching some old shows and stuff. Man, it's absolutely hilarious. I so miss it.
Yeah, you were showing me the magazine earlier, watching stuff about it.
Yeah. Oh, here's some nice Christmas photos that I upscaled. I thought these were
Wow, I like that.
yeah.
Wow.
Took me a few
That's
turns to get
beautiful.
that.
Hey, Peanut, how are you doing?
How you doing, Nuthouse? Good to see you, brother. Here I made a futuristic monster cereal in packaging, bizarre, lush, realistic, plastic, accurate, highly detailed.
Wow.
I love it. It's awesome. It makes no sense, but it's awesome, right?
It's very cool.
I do. There's something about it, man. Made some little raccoons for Christmas. I'm going to cut them out with Photoshop and add them to some scenes. Nice. Here's some of the original photos of the tree. I was trying the Aurora Borealis earlier with the Northern Star. I have to blow them up. See what they look like. And you can make Christmas cards, pictures, and everything, you know.
I
Endless.
see a lot of nice photos there.
Yeah. I was trying to get two donkeys to argue at a restaurant, but I couldn't quite get it. So I'll go back to that. Trying to do a couple nativity scenes. Couldn't quite get that either.
Look at the sky in that picture, though.
Isn't that nice? Yep.
That's really cool.
Puts the Milky Way in and everything, eh? Here they are. Original nativity. Yeah. So yeah.
I like number 3.
So,
yeah.
That's a city off in the distance. Up on a hill. You know, that's something I'm gonna type in right now. What's the name of that song? That old rugged cross, the old rugged cross.
Yeah, that's exactly the name of the song.
On a hill far away, there's an old rugged cross. Photorealistic.
While he does that,
With some.
I'm going to do the first spin for the giveaway. Here are the prizes for the giveaway. If you haven't entered yet, you've got a couple of minutes. Enter it now. Enter in the chat, and I'll add you to the wheel. We're gonna do the top package, the Merry Christmas shirt with the Christmas tree picture.
That might. There we go.
So what's that?
Oh yeah.
This one. This will be the first spin for this prize.
Everybody has entered, right? 5 people in the chat, 6 people. I think I've seen tonight. Well, still 2 more giveaways. There's still time if you want to get this live stream out there on your community pages or your Facebook or anything like that. This is a drama-free stream. It's going to be no, no nastiness here tonight. It's all just Christmas, good times, and giveaway.
Here's the prize. We'll put it up in the corner. This is what we're spinning for. Oh, the nut host entered.
All right.
I'll add him quickly before I
Good,
spin.
Yes. And if you don't get in now, there's still more opportunities. So don't be scared to share this out in your Discords or whatever.
Yep, share the stream so other people can enter. There's 2 more prizes. So we're going to do our first spin.
Karen's my name this holiday. I'm here to say, yes, I am here, bringing bad cheer. Music's too loud, I hate the crowd. This smells like pine, I need some wine. Look, Santa's there, that's a tacky chair. Touch my kids, you better wash your hands first. That's why.
Wow, that's quite the song.
Oh, who's going to win?
Who is it? It is
I-
Wildlife Wanda.
Yay!
Yeah, I think she won. Yeah.
Congratulations, Wildlife Wanda. You were the winner.
Congratulations, Wanda! Woo!
And who could forget?
I brought these gifts for you. They're up in my
Under my bum.
Everyone. And who could forget?
Oh, you didn't say repeat.
And who could forget?
It's on repeat. I'm walking away. I'm going to get a drink.
Okay. So we'll do another spin in a little while. If you are just popping in, enter in the chat and you'll be entered in the next spin. And I have to say enter a lot. So what do we got next here? Norway. Let's do Ireland. Oh. Ireland.
Calm down, boy. Calm down.
The Irish leave a tall red candle in a front window overnight, a welcoming symbol of warmth and shelter for the holiday season. Traditional Christmas fare in Ireland often includes homemade roast goose. Oh my goodness, never tried that. Vegetables, cranberries, and potatoes.
Okay.
Roast goose. The Irish eat roast goose for Christmas. What do you guys think of that?
I'm back. Irish leave a tall red candle in a front window overnight, welcoming a symbol of warmth and shelter for the holiday season. Traditional Christmas fare in Ireland often includes homemade roast goose, vegetables, cranberries, and potatoes. The meal sounds good. Yeah.
Susie says, goose is good, Tiffany, farm kid here.
Sounds
Have
good.
you ever eaten goose?
I might have, and just don't remember. I grew up on a farm when I was a kid, right?
Interesting. So did those photos finish that you were doing?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to redo them here. I want it brighter.
Oh, okay.
I love that butterfly.
Yeah, I know. I liked that too. I put it on a shirt. Check it out. Now I got a shirt with it.
Yeah, I think I watched the video of you doing that, if I remember.
What's Truth surprises me with like stuff like that all the time.
It's nice to be surprised with pleasant surprises.
Yeah, I can't
Program
believe
there's
some
a lot of
pictures he comes
out
out with.
there that paint bad because, and photographers too, because they feel like it's taking away from them. But I mean, in all reality, it's not. You know, nothing ever compares to a real photo, right? You know, there's nothing ever compares to a real painting, right? Like,
Right.
yeah, sure, this stuff is pretty, but in my opinion, it's not as good as something somebody really paints that puts hours and hours and hours and hours of work and thought into it, right? Like, I mean, this is the way
I think there's different kinds of art.
there is. That's my point. Is there's many different kinds of art, and I'm loving this Mid-Journey art program because it's allowing me, somebody who could never really paint that well, to make things, and it helps with your imagination as well, because I'm entering things into this that somebody probably would have a really hard time painting, right? Like crazy.
Yeah.
And it's good therapy. I'm really happy that you're getting into it. What's Truth?
Yeah.
It's
You know, and
nothing but good can come from that.
Right. It is therapy. Any kind of art forms therapy, and that's what I've been saying, Nez, is for the last year. Is people get out there and create. If you're angry, get out there and create something. Make a video, sing a song, write a poem, write a story, put it down on paper, do something. Energy and turn it into something positive and spread a message and help somebody else, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, Susie, I've seen people show off their pictures that are just a bunch of dots. It's crazy what people are able to create. I watched somebody make portraits with Rubik's Cubes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that work
I
out?
thought that was amazing, actually. It was really huge. They'd make all of the sides certain colors to make the portrait. It was just amazing. I was shocked that they were that you're able to do stuff like that. I watch all kinds of different artists on TikTok. And there's one artist that's really popular in the shorts on YouTube, and she's just able to draw amazing pictures.
People are designing tattoos with Mid-Journey.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Poland next. I think I'm gonna get What's Truth to read them because he just has a reading voice.
He does, doesn't he?
He does. He has an amazing reading voice.
You guys are making me blush. You're too flattering. Thank you. What's it say? Norway, Poland.
No.
Poland?
Yeah.
From
I had to
Poland?
switch it.
On Christmas Eve in Poland, many families share opłatek, an unleavened religious wafer, each person breaking off a piece as they wish each other a Merry Christmas. Dinner may not begin until the first star appears in the night sky, and traditionally, an extra setting is left at the table, so should someone show up uninvited. That's interesting. That sounds like a very family-centered experience. The extra setting at the table, I know in some homes that I grew up in that were Christian, they used to say they were setting an extra plate at the table for the Holy Spirit in case he showed up, right? I thought that was pretty cool back in the day. But yeah, that sounds nice. Hey, one up.
Always welcoming guests.
Yeah. Sounds Catholic-y, though, with the unleavened religious wafer. Might be a little bit of
Yeah.
Catholicism in there, I think. But yeah, interesting.
That's an interesting tree in the picture.
Yeah.
So the tree is a symbol in many places around the world, it seems.
Yeah, it is a pine tree. I was reading up on that the other day. It had something to do with never dying or never losing its green pines or something. I heard some people try to spin it towards Christianity and saying that Jesus was crucified on a tree. But yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay, Wildlife Wanda.
What's that?
She said she just got back.
Oh, okay. She knows she won,
You-
right?
I was just supposed to say that. You actually
Oh.
won our first spin of the wheel. So congratulations, you won the first package, or first prize.
Yay, Wanda!
I'm looking for that.
I'm going to put my email in the description of this video so the winners can reach out to me.
Oh, I bet you that would be nice. Let me throw that in there. Found it. There it is.
Are you typing a new one in?
Yeah, I'm redoing the On a Hill Far Away. I wanted to add some more light to it so it wasn't so dark. See how this
Right.
turns out.
Okay, so while we're waiting for that one, I'll bring up the next place, which is the Netherlands.
Shades of Tad Williams, Shades of Otherland. What's that mean? The Netherlands is a, I can't pronounce that. Sinterklaas. Okay, Sinterklaas. Well, there you go, Nez. Don't get no more fun than that, huh? Like a buddy there with his spider.
Satan Claus, yeah.
See, I'm not blind to it, you know. Is the Dutch name for a man recognized by children by his long white beard, red cape, and red mitre. Kids put a shoe by the chimney or back door and wake up on Christmas morning to find treats like gingerbread man and marzipan and chocolate letters inside. Interesting.
See, that's the second place to use their shoes.
Right.
I wouldn't want somebody putting candy or something in my shoe.
No thanks. Good. I'm good.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of foot fetish going on, lots of stockings and shoes going on, and with food in it, and that's not good. There's something wrong there.
Well, at least here with the stockings, they're not real socks. They're fake. Nobody puts them on their feet.
Right.
But I never understood that.
Nuthouse makes an interesting comment. Art, music, etc. is going to be less and less common once AI gets more and more commonplace. Do you in the chat, do you guys disagree or agree with that? And you on the panel, Nez and Tiffany, do you disagree or agree with that?
I don't know. There's always been artists, people that are just gifted and love to make art of different kinds.
Okay.
I think with technology, more people will have a chance to create things. But like I said, like I love looking at the pictures that you create, but I watch a lot of artists on TikTok and YouTube creating or painting, drawing, all that stuff, and I love all that stuff too. I think art can be appreciated in different forms.
Okay. Wildlife
I
wanted
think,
to. All right, go ahead.
speaking for myself as an artist that works primarily in, paints and
Right.
pencils and charcoals, actual physical art supplies. As fun as it can be to have fun with my digital art, making videos and editing and things like that, it just doesn't come close to the experience of getting your hands dirty, getting in the paint, getting in the real materials. I think it's up to the person how much they really want to delve into the digital side of things. And it does present an opportunity for people who maybe don't have art supplies, or maybe it's easier for them to manipulate a mouse and a keyboard than to actually use a whole lot of real supplies. There's people that do that too. But for me personally, no, I'll never go that way. It's got to be the real stuff. It's got to be the real stuff for me.
So you get probably more out of painting or drawing than the person that looks at your art, you would say.
It's therapeutic for me every single time, yes.
Right.
And the process, the materials, it's even a sensory thing. The smell of the oil paint, just the different textures. Yeah, nothing digital could ever even come close to that for me.
Right.
It's gotta be the real thing.
Right. Well, I think personally, myself, I'm a user of multiple different AI technologies on the internet. I am helping build the AI technology. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm basically helping feed, in my opinion and my beliefs, the beast. I believe a certain amount of people, maybe the majority of people in this world, who are, let me say this right so I don't insult people.
Far be it from you to do that, right?
Yeah, right? Like, I try so hard, man, but I fail every time, and that's okay. But if I try, then I know I've tried, right? But people who have no sustenance, like, I think all this Mid-Journey stuff's great, but I still need to get into other forms of art, whether it be singing or writing, or it has to be something tangible that I know I personally created for it to be 100% therapeutic. I hope I said that right without insulting the AI artists out there. I think AI technology can be a very useful tool in the hands of an already experienced or beginner artist. It's helping somebody like me who is a beginner in a few things go in another direction. And I also think that working with the AI system, I've realized that it much prefers to go in the negative, evil, satanic, Luciferian, demonic, very grotesque way. It likes to go that way. And I think that's because majority of the people using the program are training it to go that way, if you know what I mean.
I believe that, yes. I believe
There's
that.
not enough people putting crosses in and positive things in for the AI to want to steer in a positive direction. And I think that's our downfall here, is if enough good people started, maybe not though, because the Bible's written, folks, right? It says what it says. This is going to happen, right? The beast is going to take over. It's ordained by God. He has his plan. In the end, Satan loses, but this is all going to take place. So AI is not going nowheres, and we got quantum computing and all kinds of other crazy technology out there right now that they're trying to combine to, of course, fool the masses, people like us. Imagine what they're going to be using this AI technology for in 10 years, and have they already used this AI technology on us in the past? I've been watching some interesting videos done by Minds Unveiled there. It's a YouTube channel you can check out. And they're talking about photoshopped images from way back in the 1800s, right? And so if they were pulling that kind of tricks on us back then, what have they been doing to us? We know that the military is 10, 20, 30, 40 years ahead of us with the technologies that they release. You know, the government has its claws dug deep and everything. We know there's a deep state out there. We know trillions of dollars are lost every year to the black, budget, whatever. So I think ultimately, though, a good artist is going to do something good with it, and a negative artist is going to do something negative with it. Is it going to take over? I can't really see that happening because, like Nez said, too many people like the real hands-on experience, the real therapy of that. But like I said, there'll be a majority of people that will sway totally towards AI. They'll listen to AI music. They'll do nothing but look at AI art. They'll, you know what I mean? Absolutely. Anyways, I'll shut up now.
I agree with what you said. I really do. And even if the majority of people out there, which are mostly sleeping sheeple, if that majority is the majority that's going to lean towards AI, then consider the source. What kind of things are they going to produce? Just like you said, evil is going to produce evil. And again, I agree with you that, times are what they are, and it's just going to be what it is. The beast system is rising to power, but it's not going to stay in power. It's only for a season.
Yep.
So I think the people that God made artists that deal with the actual physical art supplies, I think they're always going to be there, no matter who does what with AI. So I don't feel like it's going to be taken over or left behind. I think it's just going to be its own thing, and
I don't think the government and the devil have ever been able to really kill art. I mean, they tried.
No, you can't. That's a gift from God. They're not going to kill a gift from God.
Right. They've tried, Nez, but they've failed miserably, right? So
that's right.
A fine example of that would be something like the Inquisition, right?
Right.
They tried to suppress a whole people, Christians, faithful Christians, because they didn't want to follow certain beliefs. There are certain God-given beliefs that we have burned within our hearts that we will fight to the death for. And be brave, my saints. Be brave is all I can say. God has got your back 100%, right? So.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Hopefully we're that small little niche out here, Nez, that shines light in the, and we don't hide our light under a lampstand, right? We let it out, and in the long run, in the big picture, it offends the devil, and that's what I attribute all these attacks to. I can't even attribute all these attacks just to one particular person, because to me, it's not one particular person. I insult.
No, it's not.
Right. It's the devil. It's evil. It's evil versus good, light versus dark. And
the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. This is a spiritual battle at its core.
Exactly. And the number one thing that the devil wants us to do is to battle with our flesh so that we wear ourselves out. Right? And then we're no longer any good spiritually. We're no longer praying to God. We're no longer fighting our battles through prayer. We're trying to do it with our own strength, and it ain't going to work that way, right?
And the devil wants us, especially us believers, to fight amongst ourselves. He's trying to bring division among the brothers and sisters, the soldiers of Christ, and I've seen it happen, and I've experienced it happening personally, and I think it sucks, and I wish more brothers and sisters would wake up to that and wise up to that and not let the devil sneak in and let that happen.
I just lost a friend. because of
Yes, so did I.
doctrine, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's why when I was up on the Nut House's channel, I'm very careful when I talk about my doctrines, because I don't want to say this the wrong way either. I don't want to lose friends over doctrine anymore. Not that it's not important, but I believe what I believe, and I believe it for a reason. And if my friends are able to provide me with enough evidence to prove otherwise, then I will humbly bow down and accept it for what it is. But I just lost a friend because he tried to push a belief on me that I didn't want to believe, that I've already believed in, that I've already researched to the kilt, and have came full tilt back to believing what I believe now, and I'm just willing to not budge on it. But I refuse to push my beliefs on you or him or anybody else, because I don't want them to unfriend me, you know what I mean? So I'm very tolerant with other people's beliefs, because I know the devil is after us Christians, and he wants the house of God divided. And I have to tiptoe around it very carefully, right? Not to stir up the brethren and my fellow believers, because what it boils down to at the end of the day for me, Nez, if you're my sister or you're my brother, if you have simple faith on Jesus Christ, that he did what he did,
that's right.
And that's all you need. That's where it begins. And he's to work with you from there on in, right? What God begins in you, he will finish, right? So it takes time. We're all babes in Christ, and we're all on our own journey, our own walk with God. And I work out my own salvation with all fear and trembling. I wouldn't even dare try to work out yours. That's not my job. I'm not here to judge the world. I think I would need bigger shoulders than what I have now to judge the world. That's a big job. So I stay away from that too, right? Let the wicked be wicked still, is what the Bible says, right? We know that there's certain spiritual people in the end days that are going to be given over to these beliefs. And there's nothing we can do about it. They're called reprobates. They're given over because they want it. Right? They want it. They want the wickedness. They want the lies. The actual words the Bible uses is they will be given over to a great delusion. And we're already up to our eyeballs in delusions, even myself, right? That's why my name is What's Truth. And speaking from experience, the only 100% truth I've ever found in this world that hasn't let me down is the Word of God. That is the only book on this earth that has spoken to my spirit to the point where it changes my heart and my life. So it's a very powerful.
And Jesus is the Word. Jesus is the Word. He's the way, the truth, and the life. And he is the Word. Absolutely.
Amen. Yes, everybody.
Very nicely said.
Enter the giveaway. Type enter in the chat. How you doing, Jamie? Good to see you, buddy. Look at it like this. If you want to buy something, what do you pay more for? Handmade or machine made? Absolutely. Especially nowadays. I go above and beyond for handmade every time. Absolutely.
Further,
it's made with love
now, though.
Right.
You can't mechanically make something and have the same energy go into it. I think that's another one of my personal issues with digital art. I mean, yeah, I've had my fun and done some art digitally, but for me personally, it's just not the same. I can actually physically feel the love and energy go into what I make with real art supplies a lot more when I work with real supplies.
You know,
I've watched you make art, and you've got a real talent there.
Thank you. So do you guys. Thank you so much.
One thing that the AI art is pushing me to do is to want to step out and try to do one of these on my own with real paint. So it is having,
I want you to do that so bad I can't even stand it.
It is having that effect on me, yes. Yeah.
Good, good. That's my secret hope. Don't tell you.
All right, I'll keep it between us then. I won't tell him.
But that's what I want to see. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can do digital. I've had other artists come on my show and do digital art, so I don't have a problem with that. But I really want to see you get your hands dirty, get in that paint and roll around in it or whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah.
I've been enjoying making things with resin. That's been a lot of fun.
I've noticed, and I've not done that in such a long, long, long time. And I have to repent. I was so jealous because you were having so much fun. Like, I want to do that.
I was gonna say, my wife has never painted, right? And she just picked up the paintbrush one day, a couple tutorials on YouTube. I mean, the camera's not doing it justice, but absolutely, there's one. And there's a few more up on the shelf. I mean, in real life, these are like so nice. And then my oldest daughter, she just picked up the paintbrush, man. They just went right at it. I was like, wow, super jealous. Want to get doing it myself.
Good. I can't wait.
I keep telling myself that I'm going to sit down and do a painting live stream, but
yeah,
I just keep putting it off.
Gee, if there was only an art stream that you could be a part of where you could do that.
Is there anywhere out there in these YouTube streets where we can go get art therapy?
A little holiday sarcasm for you there. Sorry about that.
I don't know. I can't compete with you, Nez.
It's not about it's about having fun with your art. That's what it is, right there.
And that's all it's about.
That's the only rule, is have fun with it. If you're not having fun, then what in the world are you doing? You know?
All right, Wildlife Wanda, you have a good night. It's getting late for her. Positive energy to you all, she says. Thanks for having her. And being
good night, Wanda. Congratulations.
Toke, you owe me a toke.
My mother used to say that.
So we're gonna get What's Truth to read the next tradition around the world.
All right.
Portugal and Brazil. Brazilian and Portuguese families come together on Christmas Eve to eat dinner as late as 10 o'clock p.m. Then at exactly midnight, they exchange gifts, they toast, and wish each other a Merry Christmas. A midnight mass, Missa do Galo, Rooster Mass, is a chance to meet up with neighbors and extended family to wish them well for the holiday season. The service is often followed by fireworks in the town square, and the picture above is the Cathedral Square in Mariana, Minas Gerais, Brazil.
Ah.
Nice.
Wow.
So a lot of places around the world focus on family and neighborly, and that's one of the commandments Jesus last left us with was what was it? Do unto your neighbor.
Love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor, right? As I love thyself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The greatest commandment is love.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I've often.
So, do you have any new artwork there?
No, I got nothing.
Nothing.
He's got nothing.
I'm not a
Oh
machine.
my goodness.
I'm not your personal artwork machine,
I need help, guys. They're holding me hostage. They're making me do mid-journeys 24 hours a day, and I can't take it no more. I need out. Help me, guys.
I see Krampus.
Man, that's Austria. So Austria, Alpine countries like Austria have a legend that a devil-like creature called Krampus joins their
Aha!
St. Nicholas festivities on December 6th. Children are asked for a list of their good and bad deeds. And good children are rewarded with sweets, apples, and nuts. Bad children worry what Krampus might bring on Christmas morning. Now, see, that's not the story I read. The in-depth story that I read about Krampus was that he comes and steals your children if they don't
Oh my
behave
goodness.
themselves, right? So it gets
Doesn't he
into
like
child
eat the
abuse.
children too? Doesn't he eat them? I don't know.
Yeah, he eats them. He eats them. I didn't want to say that on Tiffany's Epiphany, but yeah.
I'm sorry. Well,
That's
what's truth? It's
crazy.
the truth. What's truth? What do you want to
You
do?
know? Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a very dark past behind the tradition.
Yeah. Remember when I got kicked out of my father's house for talking about Christmas?
Did you really?
Yep.
Wow.
I don't want that effing talking here. Get out of here before I. It was like, but Dad, it's Satan.
I've told my kids the truth about Santa from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, same here, man. Same here.
Never wanted them believe in that lie.
And kudos to the kids too. They bared through our moments when we didn't celebrate, right? They were great through the whole thing, right?
Well, we always
Well,
did
same
something
thing.
for them.
Exactly. And you, like I said, you don't have to do anything on a
Right.
certain day at a certain time.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can give good things to your children and your loved ones anytime you want to. You can have good food with them anytime you want to. Like I said earlier, you don't have to jump when Satan says. Satan
That's
says
right.
you got to do it on a certain day at a certain time, blah, 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 with all this nonsense. You don't
Yeah.
have to.
Right. Yeah, I think I said just to What's Truth not that long ago. I was like, I don't know what to get for Christmas. I when I see something that I think somebody wants, I just buy it and give it to them.
There you go. There you go. That's the way to do it right there.
Yeah.
My kids get stuff all year long. Whenever I feel like or, can pick something up, I just do it.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Jamie? Hope you're good, buddy.
Just watching Lord of War.
I already said hi to him.
Yeah.
Gonna come and take your kids away, yo, Krampus Claus. Sorry.
Well, back to that last post. that you had.
Sorry, this music is inspiring me to make up some lyrics. Sorry about that.
That's hilarious, though.
I know. What about those department store Santa Clauses? Aren't they creepy? Oh my lord.
Right? No wonder
Yeah.
none of you like them. Right?
They're all creepy. They're
Right?
every one of them creepy. I have not met a non-creepy store Santa Claus. Not ever. Not once.
I was a screamer too.
Oh, screamer. Aw.
Couldn't get me to sit on his lap. No way, man. Nope.
No, thank you. No.
Get me the fuck away from that old bastard. Yeah, no thanks.
Interesting that he insists on children sitting on his lap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a coinky dink? I don't think so.
I know, right?
No. So we're going to go over one more tradition, and then we're going to spin the wheel for prize 2.
All right. Oh, Mexico.
What's truth?
What? Oh, Mexico. Sorry, I was looking at images. So, all across Mexico, members of the church put on pastorelas, that means shepherd's plays, to retell the Christmas story. The Mexican Christmas season begins early in December with Las Posadas, a religious march that enacts the journey of Mary and Joseph. The vibrant red poinsettia flowers are also used in holiday arrangements for decoration throughout the country. Pictured beside you there, traditional Christmas and New Year's parade in, can't pronounce that, Guerrero State, Mexico. I was going to say Mexico's very Catholic, very Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there would be a lot of Mary worship in their holiday. It's interesting how we all celebrate it differently, but we all hold to our traditions like it's the only one, you know. It's weird.
So they must be referring to the journey Mary and Joseph took while Mary was about to give birth.
Right. Which didn't happen in the middle of winter, by the way.
No, it certainly didn't.
No, because there was animals in the field.
And I always try to point out, too, the Bible doesn't tell us to celebrate Jesus' birth. It tells us
it doesn't.
to celebrate his death, right? And if it wanted us to celebrate his birth, God would have told us his birthday. So
Exactly.
He left us enough clues in the Bible that if we want to figure out the approximate time, we can. And it definitely wasn't.
Scholars have nailed it down pretty much to like September, like the Feast of Tabernacles kind of time.
Right.
If I understand correctly.
Yep. I've heard different versions. April-ish, September-ish.
Yeah, I've heard that too, yes.
Yep.
But the 24th and 25th, that's pagan dates lined up
exactly.
with Yule and winter solstice and Saturnalia, the birth of Semiramis and Tammuz and all that craziness. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, you're 100% right. I mean, when you go down the rabbit hole of looking through Christmas and all that stuff, that's exactly what it is. And we all know that the Catholic Church always tries to mix Christianity in with other religions and other idols. That's new. So Christmas was just another way for them to hijack something to get us all to conform to their way, put their little Catholic beliefs in. And I got nothing against Catholics. I have very lovely, very faithful Catholic friends who see through the Catholic lie, but still go to Catholic church out of love for their fellow man, their fellow brothers and sisters who they think are lost in the Catholic Church. I mean, it's like I've told Tiffany before, we might as well just go to a Catholic church, go to the belly of the beast, and start rescuing people from the Catholic Church, right? Like, where else could we go? We're right in the belly of the beast, you know what I mean? And that's perfect.
Oh my goodness. That's a whole nother show for another time.
Yeah,
we can.
Oh, really wow. Is. But I believe a lot of Catholics are lost in the Catholic doctrines and false idol worship and the whole Mary thing, and absolutely contradicts the Bible. I don't understand how they believe it, but then again, it goes back to the Great Delusion, right? We'll be sold a great delusion. We'll be given over to it if we want to be. That's just,
Right. Well, Jesus said that narrow is the way and few are those who find it.
That's right. And Jesus
and
also
I say that's
said
true now more than ever.
Yep. Jesus also said, I come with a sword to divide. Right?
Yeah.
That's
yes, indeed.
why I try to stay away. I like to preach the word unity a lot, but I kind of sit on the fence with that. I know it's coming. A one world religion is coming. I do not want to be a part of that one world religion, but I can't stop it. Right? So
no,
try to stick with the basic words of, and that's why I think it was so important for me to boil. I had to read. I had to go through my head and go through all of what I believed And I had to go back to the Bible and sort it all out again because I had fallen victim to too many lies, and I was starting to feel crazy and like really, really crazy, literally, right? And so I reined back and just stuck with the Word of God. And every time I hear a conspiracy now, I check it out with the Word of God and see what it has to say about it. And if it lines up, then it lines up. If it don't, then I throw it away, right? So that's
Right.
had to do because I don't want to be one of those people that's given over to a delusion, you know, that we see so many of today, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, we do.
So we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to spin the wheel, guys. And don't worry, there's one more draw for a third prize if you don't win this one. If you're just joining us, hit enter in the chat to be entered in the next draw. Who is gonna win? We've got a 1 in 4 chance.
Nez Lover.
Woo! Yeah!
Hang on, it's not stopping.
Good job, What's Truth.
No, stop.
There you go. Is it gonna look. I called it too early. Look. Oh, it went right past into Susie.
Good job, What's Truth.
Yeah, you can blame me for that one. It looked like it was gonna stop now.
Congratulations, Susie.
Congratulations, Susie. Sorry, I was a little premature. Oh boy.
You won the Tiger Yin Yang shirt with the beautiful river picture.
So if you're not here, Susie, we will definitely see you tomorrow on these streets, and we'll meet up then.
What do we got next for?
Who's left on the list?
What?
Who's left on the list?
The Nut House, Nez, and Ajot. What's after Mexico? Switzerland. There we go.
So in Switzerland, Swiss families make their own advent calendars for the holiday season. These calendars are either given to the children as a surprise or made together as a fun activity. Each day's bag reveals a new surprise or treat with the biggest gift on Christmas Eve. So that sounds like fun. Some art in there, you know, some designing and time with the children and whatnot. It sounds like a good homeschool activity other than the advent calendar thing. I wouldn't, you know. But yeah, absolutely. Arts and crafts. The way to go, man.
I used to eat all the chocolates in my advent calendar early.
Yeah, our 8 children, Nez. Our 8 children just all
Did that.
Yeah.
I mean, tell a kid to eat one piece of chocolate a day. Come on now,
Right?
really?
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
No, it wasn't happening. The kid said no.
Is Australia in the mix? Do you have what they do in Australia? I know you did New Zealand.
I don't actually. I got El Salvador next, and that this is the last one.
Well, look up Australia. You got Google?
Yeah, I can look up Australia.
Yeah. It's weird how I can't imagine celebrating Christmas without snow. But other countries do it and get along just fine, right?
Yeah, a tropical Christmas would really be amazing. Yeah.
So that's an inspiration for a new karaoke song, Nez. I'm dreaming of a tropical Christmas.
Australians have there's 7 Christmas traditions in Australia. Is they have a beach day, barbecue celebrations, a Boxing Day test, ponds, Christmas street parties, Christmas lights, and carols by candlelight.
Okay.
Oh,
Beach day.
Man.
Every day is beach day with Billy. He goes to the beach all the time. Satan Claus,
Yeah.
Satan Claus. Sorry, I'm drinking.
That's okay.
I mean, we were all programmed with this music growing up. I don't know about you, but we just got hammered with it growing up.
Yeah.
And then when you learn what this stuff really is, you can't unlearn it.
Right.
Oh, man.
I was the kid in school that sung Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin.
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah.
That was me all day long, every day at school.
It never got old, I know.
Right? Got in trouble for it and everything.
I remember that too. So this one is our last one. Oh, he's not paying attention. He's.
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
bring him up for a sec.
Who, me?
What are you looking at?
I'm just trying to make some art here. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at some different styles trying to make something over here with Troll Springs. But I'm looking for
Yay!
something particular. I like that psychedelic art. That's nice.
Yeah, I like that too.
Troll Springs sounds very similar to Trollstice.
Well, see,
Do you know
Trollstice is a special holiday that's celebrated in Troll Springs. Much like Seinfeld celebrates festivities, all of the little trolls get together, and they take one of the oldest laptops they have, and they all stand around it and chant, and then smash it with a hammer.
Instead of Boxing Day, they have Doxing Day.
Right, exactly.
I have little girls that have gotten into the show Trolls.
Right.
And Trollstice was a holiday in Trolls where the Bergens would eat the trolls.
Oh yeah, lovely. See?
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
It's actually pretty terrifying.
The only way I can sit and watch cartoons with the kids is if we watch cartoons from when I was a kid. Isn't that weird?
Oh, I hear you. I hear
These new
every word.
cartoons are so... Ugh.
A lot of the cartoons that were around when I was a kid are hard to find.
Yeah.
I just watched...
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say one of my favorites, and you can find it on YouTube, was Fraggle Rock. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, they've watched all of those.
Well, it's not really a cartoon, but, it's... I like it.
I gotta watch Charlie Brown every year. I can't help it. I've gotta watch Charlie Brown.
I miss Charlie Brown. Yeah. Charlie Brown Christmas. I'm going to type that in. Charlie Brown Christmas, smoking weed on these streets with his friends. So, with cartoon style. What's the name of the artist? Charles Schultz?
Yes.
Try that. See if that's good. Midjourney's being slow tonight. They're having a lot of issues. So here comes a troll sitting in a deck chair on a resort using a laptop with an evil grin on his face, cartoon style. Psychedelic. Coming slow. Coming along. See how it puts it together? Isn't that neat? Here, I'll show you something else too.
See, that's cool, but I would want to take that and then take that into Reface and put my actual trolls' faces on those trolls. Now, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I can so do that too. Here, wait till it finishes and I'll show you.
Find a big fat one for Jordan.
We won't go that way tonight. We'll do that on my channel.
Oh my goodness.
I can spend hours at that, so we'll just.
So good. Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm getting a drink.
All right.
Good.
Oh.
Bring us some chocolate pudding, 'cause we don't like figs. Okay, now I like figs.
Me too. Yeah. All right, there he's done.
Wow.
That's perfect.
That's beautiful. Well,
What do
see,
we
if they're
think?
at Troll Springs, though, they got to get away from those computers. That's not
Well,
helping them.
It's rehabilitation, one day at a time, right? We're trying to wean them off of their laptops, right? So they get a few hours every day to do what they have to do to get it out. Because if we didn't let them do that, we have to throw them in the rubber room, and we.
Well, I suppose
really-
you can't quit certain things cold turkey, I guess. I understand.
Like, look at this guy up here in the top. He just got his computer back, and look at his teeth. He's grinning from ear to ear. Everything's happier, right? He's looking at my pictures.
Because he's making videos about us, is what he's
Right.
doing.
You know, this guy over here. I mean, they're all happy, right? I mean, you couldn't ask for more. And when they're here on the beach doing that, they're not bothering us, right?
No, they're bothering us on the beach. Look at them. They got their computers. What the hell do you think they're doing?
I can't be held liable for that. So I'm gonna have to do the rules.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, we got to learn from our mistakes here at Troll Springs, and we're going to be doing some rule changes around here. And
Oh.
Inez is on the board of directors. Okay, so you know.
Yep.
This guy got quite the tan. He got that farmer's tan happening there. Got the nice sun.
Oh boy.
You know. Got that nice chrome blue What's Truth chair there. Beautiful.
I do like the blue chair, yes.
Oh, I like Charlie Brown. Look at that. That's cool.
Oh
Hell,
wow.
That's nice.
It's so tiny because I'm looking on my phone. I can barely see it.
It's a little bigger. A little bit. Big as I can get her. Maybe. Friday.
Wow.
Is number 3 holding a little Snoopy?
It looks like it, yeah.
If you made them all bigger.
Kind of. Almost. I think they tried. It's supposed to be smoking a doobie. I find with this program you have to type in marijuana. If you type in joint and weed, it doesn't quite recognize it. It puts an actual weed.
Marijuana.
Yeah, you have to say marijuana. Smoking marijuana. And sometimes they just put a marijuana leaf with smoke coming off.
Do you guys watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving too?
I did a lot when I was a kid, yeah.
With bitchy Peppermint Patty inviting herself over.
Yep.
I've never watched Charlie Brown.
Well, you should.
Oh my God! Smoke up real good, then watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and the Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh my God!
What's that other one, Nez, where Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is?
Oh, you gotta watch Rudolph, man! You gotta watch Rudolph at least once.
That's so creepy with the Yeti in there, man. I used to have nightmares.
Yeah, got the Sasquatch Nephilim in there, and my favorite's Yukon Cornelius. Woo!
I've seen that cartoon.
I love it.
Yep. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas got nothing on that show.
Oh, I don't like that. Creepy. I don't like it.
I didn't like it either.
I think I watched the first 10 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. And it was a long time ago.
I finally watched the Mr. Bean Christmas special from way, way back in the day. And oh my God, was that funny. He's like dicking around in this department store, and he's like playing with the nativity scene, and then he's bringing in a dinosaur and a helicopter. Oh my God, it's funny shit. Oh, wow.
There it is. Oh, that's them. Yeah. Oh, man.
Get it, Rudolph!
Yeah.
And Herbie, he doesn't like to make toys, damn it.
Yeah, there he goes. He's running away there, isn't he? Yeah, that's what
Like,
he's running
fuck
away.
this, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's coming. Right. Stupid Santa. Yukon! Woo!
There he is, yeah.
That's Mandela effect, man. He used to wear blue. He was never wearing green. The hell.
That guy right there gave me nightmares.
Yeah, the Bumble! I used to have Bumble slippers.
Yeah, that guy. Right
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I wore those slippers until they disintegrated. The Bumble!
You should enter that guy's name in your mid-journey.
I don't know how to
The
spell
Bumble?
it. The Bumble?
Bumble.
Buddy.
Charlie Brown came out kind of weird. Huh. That's really weird. Didn't make anything out. got a smoking Christmas pot tree shaped like a Christmas tree. Oh, okay. Let me change it. Try that. Yeah, this one came out weird. That's probably really small. Oh man, it's even smaller.
I'm loving some of those colors that they're throwing out there.
I turned the filters up nice and high in my OBS so that it would color everything for you.
I like it. I like it a lot. That aspect of digital art I enjoy. I like cranking up the color.
That's what it
Makes
looks like.
it real rich and saturated.
Can you see the difference? That's without the filter, and that's with it.
Yeah, I like it with, yeah.
Yeah, much better. I did that for the live stream. Now, see, I'll take these images, the ones I want, and I'll bring them into Photoshop, and I'll do all that in Photoshop. I can make each individual character brighter or darker if I wanted by cutting them out and messing with their reds, greens, and blues and all that good stuff.
Very cool.
I haven't found a picture yet that I want to mess with. I was thinking this one. Bring that into Photoshop. Actually, we'll do that, actually. I'll redo this one, and I'll remaster it. And we'll see how they come out. That's what Bumble looks like. Not even close.
No, not even close.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The first one's a Cyclops.
This one here kind of looks like a Kraken mixed with a Wendigo, mixed with a Yeti, mixed with a spider, maybe? I don't know. Here we go. But I guess in a way, you don't really want to copy Charlie Brown either. You want it to be a little different, a little goofier, a little, you know.
Well, yeah, other than that, if not, then what in the world are you doing? You're asking it to create something
that's already created, What's
right.
Interesting how the AI thinks. What are we waiting for? Oh, we're remastering. Yes, because I'm going to take this picture of a hill, cross of the hill on a hill. I'm going to put it in the Photoshop. I'm going to add some text.
You know what would be interesting to do?
What?
Is, those Bible verses of the creatures all mixed together? The Bible describes that it's so hard to imagine in your own mind.
I have tried that. Let me see if I can show you something that I created with that. I do have it. I know where it's at. So just give me a sec. Here it is. So do you see these right here? Oh. This one right here was out of Revelations.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It was the beast with 7 heads, I think, is what I put in word for word. And I messed with it for quite a bit too. Try to get it, but I couldn't get it close. I went out on the internet and I downloaded some photos of some paintings of the Beast with 7 heads and entered that in. And I didn't download anymore, so it didn't really give me anything close to what I was looking for. But I thought this was interesting because it kind of looks native in a way, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Really kind of does.
Yeah.
Looks like a petroglyph.
Wow. Yeah, that's something I'd be interested in, putting different scriptures in there and seeing what it comes out with.
Yeah, you'll get something different every time. I have a few more here that I used scripture with. Let me find them. Pretty sure this one here was used scripture. The wise men. Here's Turtle Island. I tried to type in Turtle Island, and this is what I got for Turtle Island. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Lots of crosses of light over Dark City. Angels. That was the Pope mixed with the devil. That's what I put that.
What does that look like? That looks like Mum-Ra from Thundercats.
Pretty scary.
Mum-Ra, Thundercats.
Oh my goodness.
Does it? Looks like Mum-Ra.
Thanks.
Creepy.
Yeah.
What was that? A little truth bomb? Oh, something about Drew Barry. Drew wound up taking 2 crew members she come to know during filming. Young, brash, and eager to please, the young star bet them she could down 2 glasses of champagne. By the following year, Drew Barrymore was casually drinking at 10. She took up marijuana by the age of 12, began snorting cocaine. A troubled, dependent child in the spotlight. I was doing something on abused Hollywood children. All right. So these were definitely taken from the Bible. Why won't it open? Boom. All right. So we'll bring up the vibrance in this. This is the beast. This is what it came out with when I was messing around with the beast scriptures.
Wow. Welcome back, A-Jot.
Welcome back, A-Jot.
And Peanut. Peanut popped in and said, I'm back.
Pop that right there. Right, that city up some. There you go. All right, that photo's ready. This is the remastered version. That really looks nice with the lighting down here below. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like that.
I put ray tracing in, and I think that's that. And then there's this, which, nah, I don't like that one so much. This one's perfect, I think. And there's even crosses all around in the sky. Look at that. If you can see that. Yeah. Okay, so we'll drop this into Photoshop first.
So what are you doing in Photoshop with them?
I'm going to bring the brightness up on this one. Vibrance first. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing things I learned. Yeah, I want to add some text to this, so.
Okay, you did that with a couple more photos, and they turned out really nice. You put some scripture on
Yeah,
some
that
really nice pictures.
Would be these ones right here. This one.
Oh, that's nice.
This one. And they're not that bright. It's because of the filter on OBS. Yeah, there's that one.
That one has like a vintage look to it.
Right. It's called Viginette, I think. I thought this one was cool. Christmas tree in the ball. So yeah, there you go. Here, back to Photoshop for a minute.
Ooh, go back to that blue. Yeah, I like that. That's just me. I mean, whatever you like, but that really pops.
There we go.
That looks really good.
Kind of matches the picture a little bit.
Nice.
Exactly. It really matches the other blues.
Try. Oh, change color on me. See that?
That's a cool t-shirt design.
And it's really bright because of the filter that I have on here. I don't need the filter on when I got it already.
What a difference.
I think that's nice. There we go.
Very cool.
Boom. Done.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Upload
Oh,
that here.
and a dog, Susie.
Susie got a dog.
As he said, she had doggy issues.
Oh.
She's one of them is an old gal. She has to help her down the steps.
Oh. Find a dog.
A white shepherd cross coyote.
Oh,
Sounds
wow.
like a very beautiful dog. Remember one of your mom's dogs was like that. Nipper?
What? Nipper was
Remember Nipper was like that.
like what?
Your mom had to help Nipper down the steps.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nipper was a small dog, though. Oh my goodness. I scared her one time. She sprayed poop in fear.
Oh no. Gross.
Oh.
That's crazy. Hopefully she was outside.
Poop and fear. There's a song in there somewhere. A country western song.
Vet tried to give her medicine up her nose. She sprayed the vet's office.
I don't blame her.
Oh.
Well, who wouldn't?
You know, the last vet I took Clifford to, they have a policy where they don't let the owner come back with the dog. Is that normal?
What?
I
You
always
can't go
thought the
back?
owner could go back with the dog.
That's new to me. Growing up, you've always been allowed to go out back with your dog or your child. Or,
That's what I thought.
yeah. But here
It made me very skeptical of what was happening.
it's insulting.
It's like I can't make sure that my dog's being treated properly.
Well, some pets have anxiety and they wouldn't want to be back there without their people, you know? It's kind of mean.
Yeah.
Well, my dears, I had a wonderful time, and I need to get to bed. It's almost 2 here, so Mama's got to get some sleep.
Have a good night,
Thank
Ned.
you for having me. Thanks, it was
Have
a lot
a
of
great
fun.
night.
We will let you know.
You too.
Yep.
Let me know, and let me know whatever works for you guys when you two want to be on panel with me. So I'll accommodate you however I can.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to try to do something next week if we can.
Whatever works for you. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And goodbye to everybody in chat. You guys have a good night. God bless.
Thank you, Nez.
Good night.
Have a good night.
How you doing,
Oh
Meep?
my goodness.
Thank you very much, brother.
Oh,
So
thank
I'll be
you,
going to
Meep.
sleep in the morning.
Wow.
But in the meantime, happy Christmas, sister. Thank you very much. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Well, you're wearing me out too, honey. Whew. Got me breaking
Yeah,
a sweat tonight. I'm in here sweating.
We'll have to wrap this up soon.
It's so hot.
Thank you so much for joining us, Meep. Happy Christmas, sister. Yeah, we're gonna do the 3rd draw soon. So, if you haven't entered the giveaway, there's one prize left. It's this prize right here. Type enter in capitals in the chat, and I'll enter you in the wheel for the last spin.
Humbug.
All
right.
Owners can stress them out and make them react.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's true. Well, that's why Clifford, when I have anxiety, Clifford has anxiety.
Right.
Right.
Oh, so that bet might do it because of experience with owners with their pets.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Especially with a big dog like Clifford, right? He is big.
Right. Yeah. That is true. So I'm going to bring up the wheel.
Right.
Gonna
Hey,
do this.
Susie. She knows she won, right?
Yes.
Okay. Not entering the prize thing. All right. All good, me.
Yeah, it's an optional thing. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. I am going to have my email in the description of this video. You can send me an email and we can work out how I can get your prize to you. Let me see here, because I don't think I have it on my about page.
I will have Ashamed Canadian hand deliver it to you on his way through while he's picking some Saskatoons in Saskatchewan. Haha.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have my email in the description so people can email me. The winners can. I will do my best to confirm, make sure they do go to the right people.
Right.
Oh, just a province. Yeah, just a province away. Okay, so let's go back over to the wheel.
Whoops.
What's happening?
Nothing. Oh, what happened? There we go. Uh-oh. There we go.
Let you know on me.
Not good, not good. I ain't saying nothing until it stops this time. Ain't saying nothing until it stops. I ain't doing it. Nope. Nope. And
Hey, Jot.
Congratulations, Ajot. And thank you for hanging in, everybody. We did 3 giveaways tonight. You'll have to hang around till the next giveaway if you want to try to win again. Gave you all 3 opportunities. Congratulations to all of our lucky winners.
Yeah, we had Susie, Ajot, and Wildlife Wanda. All winners. Congratulations to all 3 of you. And congratulations to Bert. And thank you guys, everybody that participated. We will do this again in the future. Thank everybody that was here on panel, everybody that was hanging out in the chat. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I appreciate all of you. Oh, he dropped just like that. Have a good night, everybody, and Merry Christmas.